Good evening, Skotino here, and this is going to be a new series that I'm starting. It's more like, what am I thinking, or I haven't come up with a title with it, but I'm going to see what I'm thinking here, and I go over it and I'm looking at the footage, and I just see, oh, look, Scout, he's under bonk. My team can't hurt him, so I'm going to try and air blast him, or at least try and get him in a position where my team can do something. And it works. Of course, I'm using the degreaser, and with its change, it's no longer the best weapon. Situational at best. Now, what am I thinking? Well, I see my team, and I know I'm a short-range class. I see there's a Pyro, and he's reflecting projectiles. So my thought is, I'll just run in there and see what I can do. Now, noticing their team's there, I'm like, not a very good idea. Especially when he gets crits. So, what do? I back out. It's more or less at this point that I go from an offensive class to a support class, looking around, trying to see what I can do to help my team, like right here. He's hurt, and he was assaulting my team. So my thought is, hurt him, or at least make him back out. I see someone came up here. I didn't know if it was a spy, so I thought it'd be in best interest to check, because as a Pyro, you are the counter to spy. Ooh, excuse me, puberty catching up. The best course of action at this point for me is to play passive, or just guard. Now, I take a little bit offensive, and I notice that there was a spy there. As a Pyro, you do want to flash the area and see what you can do, because you can run into things like that. A spy, for that instance. Now, I noticed I was reflecting loose cannon shots, and I know for a fact that those aren't very helpful. And there was another situation there where their team came in, and I was pretty much all alone. The best idea at that point is just to back up. Back up and let it go. And what are you doing, Mr. Scout? You're not getting away, that's what you're doing. Heavy medic over there, but sniper pick a lot better. Save myself a little heartache. Take down the harder hitting class. Let my team take care of the rest. Now, I notice the engineer's dead, and I see that someone got butter knifed. My thought now is grab health, run in there, protect the team. I try and get above a certain number of health, which is around 150. Enough so a sniper, if he takes a quick shot, can't hurt me. Or at least kill me instantly. I still have a little bit of life left in me. But the round was over. And that's why I was thinking that round. Excuse me, I just got to work. Now, as far as it goes, wait for teleporter. Nah, Scout's going to take it. Never mind. Priority-wise, you were about 3rd or 4th on the list to take the teleporter. Alright, now let's see. Their team's coming in, there's a Pyro coming in, and their medics spamming needles. See, just put pressure on them, see if they'll back out. Sorry about the noise in the background, by the way. Put pressure on them. Try and get them to back out. That's basically what I'm doing there. Oh, Scout. He sees me, I see him. Put him in the air, get my team to do something. Easy enough. We take him down. Through this whole thing, there is one thought going through my mind, which is, what am I going to be able to do right now to help the team? And a lot of times, it's just play passive, try and get in there with them, and see what I can do. Now, I know this is a soldier on the point here, so my thought is just try and kill him so the team can cap, like that. Be support. And that was that round. Just play support. There was one thing that I could note there, that is, if their team hadn't just corralled like they did, they might have got us. But he corralled and he was shooting rockets at me. Alright, another round. See if you can spot what I do. Let's just sit and think for a minute. Did you see it? What I did was I noticed that the one guy had pretty much had the team taken care of, that one player. So instead I focused my mind on the point, which was a good idea. There were 2 scouts on my scout, and with me helping, it made it a little easier. Another thing to note right there is I followed that spy because of the little achievement thing, which really doesn't help them a lot. Anyway, watch what I do here. Did you see it? I took advantage of him not paying attention and attacked on him. Tried to save a scout, but didn't work. Now, it comes to another moment where it's just going to run into we've got nothing to do. This is the Pyro's downtime. This is when I should be looking around and supporting my team, seeing if I can find a way in, find spies. As you can see, loose cannon, what I say, try not to reflect it. But you win some, you lose some. I look goofy. Anyway, grabbing stock to be more offensive. The stock is now the best all-around flamethrower, but it does come with its downsides, the weapon switch speed. Anyway, I see a spy here, I'm like, no, wait, he's on my team. Silly me, I got team switched. Anyway, coming off of that, I see the scouts all alone, so I take the advantage. I push him off, and it works, but now we've got a direct hit soldier. I didn't want any part of that direct hit, so I decided to finish capping the point and then just run in behind and take advantage of the distractions. I'm getting spammed out really hard. Oh, thank you, medic, for the Uber. I immediately make the best I can out of it. And I just take the advantage and go offensive. Take care of the scout with their team, since I've got team support, which is what makes a Pyro really good. The better your team, the better the Pyro. Now, let's watch what I do real quick. Yeah, that's the window open. I'm pretty sure you just noticed it. In fact, I did it twice. I just alerted the team to the sentry. Now, it might not seem like the biggest action in the world, but it does help the team know that I'm paying attention. And of course, at this point, I'm covering a flank route. Very important, kept those scouts out. By covering the flank route, I allow my team to get a little bit bigger dig, as well as basically open up a point for us to go through. It might not seem like a whole lot just by me standing here doing this, but it actually does make a big difference in the end. Because the longer we can hold a flank route, the more pressure we put on them over here, which means the less attention they're paying over there. As you see, an Uber just came through and they were caught unprepared. Now I run in here, I run help cap the point because they're Ubered. Spy checking, looking around, called for medic, and now I've got this guy pretty much done. But I need to get out of here before I die. So I run back, grab a quick heal from the med, and I do something that's a little bit not really what you should do as Pyro, but I noticed our team was getting stalled. So I'm like, okay, the point's clear. I'll move in. This NG isn't much trouble. Just keep him back at this point. That's exactly what I do. So you'll notice, I'm watching them, and I'm attacking. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
I got an ice blade. I don't know what.
I am charged! Hey, Skotino!